1 of Wasteland 3, what might be the final chapter in our exploration of the Wasteland 3 universe. We've made great progress, but I think we are close to wrapping it up. We have found Liberty Buchanan. We're on our way back with her. It's time to see how this game resolves itself. I could be completely wrong. It might take many more live streams, who knows? But I kind of feel like we're near the end. Thank you very much for your patience as I dealt with real world things all day and all morning today. Finally got a chance to step aside. We have found and tackle some live streaming. And I'm really glad to be here with you. Now, looks like we're live on YouTube. Let's see if I can find us up on Facebook. Where is it? Oh, did I lose that already? All right, I'm going to have to go find it again. Hold on. Shouldn't be that long. And there we go. Did I lose that already? Yeah, there we are. Okay, good to see everybody on Facebook. JD, Rush, Matthew, and Jacob. So happy to see each and every one of you. And of course, as always, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars and patrons and members in the chat on YouTube today. Jocelyn Ryan, Don Coynton, Nicole Young, Slidey Bartfast, Jessica Sharp, Sarah R., HFD14, Spencer Slave, and Burial Account, Gertie the Grump, Do-Rag with the super chat says evening, Ox, evening there, Do-Rag, Quintius, Nicole Young, Sarge Games, Julian Z with that gold derby, Jocelyn Ryan, Wayne, oh, I gotta turn off my alarms, and here we go. Okay, so I still intend to do a good 4-hour live stream today. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. So, let's dive back into Wasteland 3. Let's see. Here we are. And pick up where we left off. Ghost It On You says, check out Phantasmagoria. You will love it. Oh, it sounds fantastic. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Adding it to the list. Phantasmagoria. All right, if you're wondering about my schedule for this week, I tweeted it out last night, so it is up on Twitter. We completed Steel Dawn already, ladies and gents. We completed Steel Dawn. We finished all of the side quests, explored all of the new locations with Steel Dawn. It was a bit of a cliffhanger. There's apparently going to be a part 2 of Steel Dawn coming eventually. But yeah, with that done, and with Disco Elysium done, let's work on Wasteland 3 to wrap it up. And, yeah, hopefully get that done in time for Cyberpunk 2077. The Coming Storm, a heavy machine gun. Erastus Dorsey saw his customized machine gun as a harbinger of the deluge. It's as ruthless and efficient as he was. So that's Dorsey's own personal machine gun. Cool, and we got Erastus Dorsey's helmet. Alright, so that's all the loot from the fight earlier, midstream. Alright, let's get back to our car. Where's our car? Oh, that's the Rodeo place. That's right, it's over here. Rockland
Project
FS
solution built and ready for execution.
As you approach, you recognize the hooded figure as Satoshi, the hacker who gave you the mysterious case in downtown Colorado Springs.
Yield return sensor config.
He holds out his hand, waiting for you to pass him the case. Here you go, we can say.
Compiler report. 0 errors. 0 warnings. running constructors.
Satoshi sets the case on the ground and presses a button on a small control pad inside his robe. The case opens and unfolds. Then interior panels fold in on themselves. The process repeats until Satoshi waves to you to take the newly formed object.
The sensor data stream has produced a viable enhancement model. Device recorded hours of agent activity and constructed final device to maximize efficiency.
A flash of pride curls the edge of Satoshi's mouth as he turns to walk away. Ooh, we just got nuclear armor. What was that all about? Nick Butler says, Ox, if you could remaster any game, what would it be? Battletoads. Yeah. Battletoads. Alright, here's the coming storm. Let's see. I got nuclear armor, though. What is this? Requires 8 strength. Armor 31. Holy cow. Armor 27. Melee damage bonus 20%. Ability Earthquake. Smash the ground below you. Stunning any targets nearby. Oh, but that requires weird science. She's my weird science character, but we're nowhere near having the strength for that. And it's got a melee damage bonus on it as well. He's not weird science, is he? No, he's not. He's lots of other things, but he's not weird science. But look at that nuclear armor chest. 37. What? This is better. What? This is better. Ghosted on You says Phantasmagoria is an older game, but it is super scary. They used real person capture with animated surroundings. The game gave me nightmares for a week. Just the kind of game I'm looking for Scotch and Smoke Rings. Luca Mark on Facebook with a very kind and generous tip. Thank you so much, Luca. So after all of that, after carrying his briefcase around for the entire game, all we get is a piece of armor that's worse than the power armor we already had. But the power armor we've got requires 9 strength. This only requires 8 strength. It's not even worth as much. Well, great. Now I kind of want to know what would have happened had we opened the case. In fact, I think I'm going to go reload a save. I mean, we're right there. I'm presuming that always happens right after we confront Liberty. And I want to see what happens if we open the safe, or if we open the briefcase. Okay, where's the briefcase? Is it a quest item? Oh, this is gonna drive me bonkers. There it is. Mysterious case. It's a quick slot item. An unadorned metal case given to you by Satoshi. He asked you to hold on to it and to never open it. All right, let's find out what's inside. It's a simple metal case. The simple metal case vibrates with a low hum. A metal hatch is recessed on the top. We can open the case. The case sounds a tinny beep as you start to pull the latch, almost like an error alert on a computer. We can continue opening the case. The low hum stops as the latch clicks and the case springs open. We get 32 pieces of scrap. The interior is lined with circuit boards, now drained of power. Several electronic items rest inside. You collect them and discard the case. That's it! Oh no! Let's see if Satoshi comes by. There he is!
Project solution built and ready for execution.
As we approach, we recognize the hooded figure as Satoshi, the hacker who gave us the mysterious case in downtown Colorado
Yield
Springs.
return sensor config.
And we can give him the case. Oh, crap. You were serious? We opened it.
Project failure. Garbage collection in progress.
The robots near Satoshi rise to attack. Oh, no. I want to see if he's got anything on his inventory. Wow. Holy cow. Satoshi. Hey, mysterious toaster. Yay, Satoshi's dead. Wow, the honey badger is just tearing it up. Oh yeah. It's bison time.
It just got real.
We got this.
Find another one.
Is there anything on Satoshi's body? No. Nothing. So he attacks. All right, well, now we know. I want to go back to the one I actually did. I mean, I might not be able to use this super cool nuclear armor that the suitcase or the briefcase builds, but it's better than killing him.
Project solution built and ready for execution. Yield return sensor config.
Okay, here you go, Satoshi.
Compiler report. 0 errors, 0 warnings. Running constructors. Active sensor data stream has produced a viable enhancement model. Device recorded hours of agent activity and constructed final device to maximize efficiency.
Oh, there's a nuclear armor helmet and legs. I didn't notice that. Can you put it on your second strongest character? I mean, I could, except for the strength requirement, which is huge. I don't think any of my characters have the strength necessary I mean, this guy's up to what, 5? Yeah, and it's a strength of 8. Yeah, he's the only guy who can wear it. Okay, so the nuclear armor is crap. What about the helmet and the legs? Nuclear legs, 15, 17. All right, well, what about the nuclear helmet? 15, 18. And it's, you know, it's not like power armor is rare. I have entire other sets of power armor as well. I mean, it looks cool. Maybe it's something I would do just for the looks. Well, let's tell our friend over here that Liberty's dead. Or not dead, but captured.
I hacked Liberty's security cameras, Rangers. I saw everything. Job well done. Got her all wrapped up with a bow. Now go collect your reward. I've got some cleaning up to do around here before I go. But I'll buy you a round or 3 when I get back to CS.
We need a few things from your shop before we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a look.
Can sell our junk. Plasma fist. Let's see if there's anything interesting here before we go. He does have some great mods. How am I doing on money? I mean, it's end game. I might as well buy as many mods as I can. Silencer. Barrel. Well, that put me down a bit. I don't have a brawler. How are we doing on ammunition? Let's see. Got 100 and something of that. I've got 300 of that. I've got over 600 of that. Goodness. Doing okay. And 600 of that. Just over 100 of that. Over 700 of that. Okay, I think I'm doing okay in terms of ammo. Let's modify our weapons. These are all underbarrel. Here we go. There's the scope for her. And then I believe that's the Widowmaker. We modified this, right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. She got the Retirer. Yeah, that needs a magazine. It's already got an underbarrel, but it just needs a scope. There we go. Critical damage. Ooh. Do I want a negative 5% hit chance for only 0.1% critical damage? Or a plus 7% hit chance? Let's go critical damage. Penetration 4. Phase silencer. Sneak attack damage 30. Well, he is my sneaky guy. Oh, I guess it already has a barrel. Oh, okay, never mind. Scopes and magazines. That's what I'm having a hard time keeping in stock. All right, back to the car.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboys. Dead Red checking in. Come back secure, you copy?
How the hell do you know when to call us?
Is Liberty Buchanan handled?
10-4. She's been arrested and is en route to Ranger HQ.
Can't say I'm happy to hear it. Might just bite you in the ass later. Might bite all of us in the ass. I hope you're at least ready to help with the second part of the plan. It's time to bring the fight to the Patriarch's palace. Are you with me?
I mean, no. Look, I hate bloodthirsty tyrants, right? And autocrats and all of that. From everything I've seen about the Patriarch, I don't think he's the nicest of guys. I do think he's made politically difficult decisions to keep peace in Colorado. We just learned from the Wesson father that he did not order the attack on the Dorseys. He wanted them to be intimidated, but he did not order the Wessons to attack the Dorseys. Father Wesson attacked the Dorseys on his own. Now, the Patriarch wasn't necessarily upset about that, but he at least didn't order it. So, yeah, he kind of uses his power to bully, and he's not really keen on democracy yet, and his mind is going, there are a couple of things, but he's not exactly a raider boss, really. I wouldn't say he's akin to a raider boss. I don't think we need to kill him. Let's see. I guess we're going to say Arizona needs the Patriarch's help. We have to stick with General Woodson's plan. Sorry.
Come on, November. I know Arizona's problems are desperate, but if Woodson was on the ground here, if he'd seen what we've seen, he'd be telling you what I'm telling you. Ditch this tyrant and help the people. Please, do the right thing.
But who do we put in his place? That's the thing. Us? Do we suddenly become rulers of Colorado? Well, I mean, if I choose this, am I sidestepping a big part of the game? Like, did they make the game thinking, yeah, of course everyone's going to vote against the Patriarch, so we're going to have this huge epic battle against the Patriarch? Well, what sort of end game do I get if I do this one? If there was a viable alternative at this point, I might consider it, right? But the Godfishers aren't. We got rid of all of his children. I mean, what, the robot commune? They can't rule the Wasteland. We Rangers, we're not trying to take over a nation. We're just trying to get help for Arizona. We can't. So he's really the only option. So I'm going to say, our minds are made up. There's nothing more to discuss. The Patriarch must remain in power.
You're disappointing me, cowboys. I really thought you'd come around in the end. Fuck. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You'll never make it in time to save him. We're moving to take the palace now, and he's already locked down the city. By the time you get in, Buchanan will be dead, and we'll be waiting for you.
Oh.
Don't come, cowboys. Go back to AZ. Really don't want to kill any fellow Rangers.
So the alternative is to kill Angela Deth?
Dead Red out.
Really? Oh, I don't want to kill Angela Deth. Well, that's our world map, and we've discovered every area. The fog of war is clear. Except for this little thing down there. let's get a tow.
Copy, November 1. Tow's on the way.
Alright, I do want to see what this little thing over there is. Okay, and that is the fog of war all clear. Anything I'm missing? I think that's it. There are a couple of house icons on the map. When I've been past them in the past, they didn't turn into discoverable locations. Like this one and this one. These two houses up here, but I can't do anything there. All right, back to HQ. John Lozana says, "Howdy, Ox. Did I miss anything? Looking for some fun, my friends."
Copy that. Tow's on the way.
Not much. Not much, John. Jessica says, "It's timed, Ox." Oh, is it timed? Oh. Pavel says, "In this state, only difference is who you will be facing in final fight. Oh, and if you need to kill Sheriff too, you have to if you side with Angela." Oh, I'd have to kill the Sheriff of Colorado Springs if I side with Angela as well? Well, how awkward. I like Angela Deth. I don't want to kill Angela Deth. But she's forcing my hand.
Ah, here at last. Glad to see you. Things have gone to hell around here. Your pal Angie's in Colorado Springs trying to kill Mr. Buchanan, and some of your recruits have turned traitor. They've driven us out of the base.
What? Oh, no.
If we're gonna save Saul, we gotta get you and your vehicle downtown. Unfortunately, the main gate to the city is locked up tight. I know another way, but we gotta get to the war room to access it, and these damn traitors are in the way.
Who are these traitors?
About half the base. As soon as you radioed in that you were supporting the Patriarch, they revealed themselves to be supporters of that Angela Deth woman.
Really?
Started shooting anyone who wasn't. We were taken off guard and ran out to regroup. We've been out here ever since, waiting on you.
Okay, I feel less bad now. She put spies in my HQ? I suddenly feel less bad about having to kill this Angela Deth person. Durag says there is a peaceful ending, but I think you might have botched it when you sided with the casino boss instead of the marshals. That's what chat keeps telling me, but I couldn't frame a person for a crime he didn't commit, even if he is a scuzzy casino boss, right? It's wrong. And because I'm a moralist, a bunch of people are gonna die. Okay, lesson learned. Thank you, Brian Fargo.
But, I'm not sure all your allies are as devoted to the cause as I am. So you might want to see how they're feeling before we go any further.
Right, let's stop what we're doing and see how everyone's feeling. That's important. Is this really necessary right now?
You're in for the fight of your life pretty soon. Good to know who your friends are first. The floor is yours.
How are you feeling about things, Quan?
I'm feeling like I want to be done with it all. We've got the Patriarch's kid squared away. Let's deal with Crazy Angie and get to the part where we all go have a drink and reminisce about what great heroes we were.
That's why I like you, Marshall.
I'm ready for my fucking retirement.
Amen, partner.
Are you ready for the end, Lucia?
I reckon so. Though, I will say I am more ambivalent now about the Patriarch and his reign than when I joined you. I have seen too much that I cannot unsee. Still, if the alternative is chaos, I fear we must stick with the devil we know.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Lucia.
I'm with you.
Thank you, Lucia. You still with us, Scotchmo?
Of course I am. I left all my squeezins inside. I'm going back in there come hell, high water.
How do you feel about fighting other Rangers, Pizepi?
I don't like it at all. If there was a way to convince them that they've made a mistake. But I know there's no time for that. And Arizona needs us. The Rangers back home need us. We have to honor our agreement with the Patriarch to save them. As much as I dread this, I'm with you.
Looks like this will be the last push, Jody. How are you feeling?
I can't believe it's come down to Rangers fighting Rangers. I never signed up for that. But I did sign up to save my folks back home. And if this is what's gonna do it, then I'm in.
Good, I'd hate to lose my sniper.
I'm heartbroken, but I'm in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ready to save the Patriarch, Fish Lips?
I'm ready to fight, if that's what you're asking. And if you win, I'll keep fighting for you. And if not, well, I'll see what the other side's got to say.
Typical.
Lead on.
Okay, we've talked to everybody we wanted to talk to. Tell us how we get downtown.
Right, like I was saying. Angela Deth and her crew are trying to overthrow the Patriarch as we speak. And there's no easy way to get your vehicle to her, as she's blocked the main gate. Fortunately, I know another way to get the truck downtown, but we'll have to get into the war room to access it, and the traitor Rangers are holed up in there with everything locked down.
Which recruits have turned traitor?
I don't know, all of them, but Connie Zhang was the instigator. Gave a speech about Angie being the true follower of the Ranger way, and all the Buchanan haters ran to her side. Been a running battle in there ever since.
Shouldn't have left her alive. Do we need the truck? Can't we just go after Angie on foot?
She is not going to be on foot. By all reports, she rolled into town in an armored-up Rover. You try to go against that without some cavalry, and she'll wipe the streets with you.
Neon Falcon says, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. You bring a smile to my face every time I watch you. I've been watching since 1.7 thousand subscribers. That was a long time ago, my friend. Well, you've been around forever, and I'm so glad to have you with me now.
Your call, of course. But if you actually want to win this, if you want to keep the Patriarch alive and your deal with him in place, bring the truck.
How do we get to the war room?
You'll have to override the lockdown they've put in place by accessing the system from the computers in the garage, armory, and brig.
What's your way to get the truck downtown?
So, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from the base to an elevator under Market Square, where Angie's fighting the Patriarch. Sorry I didn't tell you this before. Saul wanted to keep it a secret, in case you turned on him.
Parker Smith says, well, it's not spies, just people who agree with the idea. Yeah, you're right. I guess I was wrong. So it wasn't spies. So Connie just got up on a pedestal and converted some of the Rangers who were in the HQ. So it wasn't like Angela Deth infiltrated. Well, she did send Connie, but then I'm the one who left her alive, so.
Once you're in the war room, all you have to do is use the computer to open the tunnel and power up the elevators. Then you'll be able to drive your truck right under Angie's feet and come up behind her.
Nice.
The system is called the Vehicle Evacuation Tunnel. Look for it in the computer's menu.
Vehicle Evacuation Tunnel. Got it. Why does it feel like this isn't going to be as simple as it sounds?
It only gets simple once you're in the war room. Before that, you have to fight your former friends.
Oh, and this isn't a voiced line. Good luck, Rangers. Colorado is counting on you. Cape Mirez with a tip. Thank you, Cape. Oh, and I have to reform. I have to reform my party. Well, let's go with Marshall. Lucia. Fish Lips. And Jody.
Engage in the time-honored tradition of trade with me.
What? Is one of those trade robots here? Oh yeah, Human Outreach Mobile Gift Shop.
Hello again. You may recall that I am the Human Outreach Gift Shop, operating on behalf of the Machine Commune in a bid to improve machine-human relations. Let's trade.
I remember. He came just in time. How did you end up here?
I hear that a lot. I do not yet understand the meaning of the sentence as of yet. I have filed a request with the commune regarding this question. Please return in 36 months, and I may be able to provide you with a better answer.
Show us your wares.
Marvelous.
Okay. Purges the effects of radiation. Quickly heals all nearby allies. I mean, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, I could use... Well, no. I mean, I've got some of those. Ammo. I just took a look at the ammo. I don't need any more ammo. How am I doing? Yeah, you know, I got... Oh, I'll take the shotgun shells. Well, I mean... might as well use it now. It's end game. I'm going to get all the shotgun shells I can. The man from Vault 69 says, if you sided with Angie, you'd have to arrest Quan. Oh, no, not Quan. He's like my favorite guy. Well, I guess I made the right decision. And I've got my clone. All right, we're good to go. Well, I love Scotchmo, but he's glitched, and so I can't use him. Let's quick save. my gosh. Oxhorn is just tearing it up. Who's left? Private Vital. What? Where are her weapons? Where's all her weapons and armor? Why did she suddenly lose? What? Why did she lose all of her stuff? Did it unequip all of her crap here? Black Death. What were her weapons? Death Lance. It was Death Lance, wasn't it? No, it was Black Star. Black Star, and then Mega. No, not the Mega Scope. Tundra Rifle. Death Lance. I've got a bunch of these Death Lances. No, but there was an energy one here. Yeah, the neutron projector. Okay, but where's all of her armor? Jeez, I gotta re-equip her. What did she even wear? Spectrum assault armor? Sure, why not? Why can't she wear that? Okay, I guess she can't wear that, even though it didn't have a strength requirement. Strike commando armor? No? It was the Eliminator and the Neutron Lance, says Carpe Noctem. Oh. Eliminator, there you go, thank you. And the Neutron Projector. Is there a Neutron Lance? There's the Death Lance. And the Mega Scope. So it's the Neutron Projector. Thank you, Carpe Noctem. Okay, why can't I put any armor on her? Now that's my question. I can't put any armor on her. What's going on? Oh, because I'm in combat. Oh.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
Ooh, if only I had one more. Okay, how many of my guys were completely disrobed? Just Jody? Why did they take all of her armor and weapons off? Okay, well... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we can put her in that. Then let's see, legs. This is 8 strength. I have the weird science requirement, but not the strength requirement for that. So I guess we'll use commando legs. Then as for helmet, that's only an armor of 4. That's an armor of 6 plus the critical chance. That's pretty great. Okay, now what was her she had a trinket on. And I'm trying to remember. It was an animal friend trinket, maybe? Carpe Noctem says, Ox, look at my comment. I meant projector, he says. Recon visor, tactical armor, and machine shop pants is Carpe Noctem. Recon visor, tactical armor, and machine shop pants. Okay, thank you. I think I might want to keep this one, though. This looks like a better one. A critical chance, 8%? That does give her mechanics of 1. Barter, hard ass. Toast to repair, barter, damage for critical resistance. Action points. I think that's what it was. Okay. Quick save. These guys were loyal, that's good.
Don't bring your fighting in here. We got no dog in this fight. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Clear cutter vehicle upgrade weapon. Hold still now. Just gonna take a little off the top. Cut a swathe of carnage in a wide area of effect. That's about half of my money if I were to buy that. I'll come back if I need to. Let's go to the weapon shop. Oh my gosh. Did they kill all of Baron Braigo's guys? The weapons shop is completely decimated. Plasma hammer. Cool, but not as good as what I've already got. Alert cancel. Appears on the screen, then it returns to a standard informational display. Slam Dunk says, Oxhorn, did you explain why you sided with the Patriarch? Yeah, and my reasoning is that there's no suitable replacement. I don't think the Rangers came to Colorado to rule, to become a nation. Instead, they came to Colorado to help their friends in Arizona. That's why they came here. So, replacing the Patriarch with the Rangers, I don't think it's the best choice.
So everyone is killing each other here. And then what? Move on to the city to keep the murder spree going, right? The Rangers are fucking depraved. Sure.
I don't want to die like my clones did! Please! Please make it stop!
Ooh, but I can't go. I can open the door, but I can't go through there. Anyway, if I thought there was a faction that I could side with that was better than the Patriarch, then yeah, I'd side with them. But really, the Patriarch is the best of a bunch of really bad choices. And since the Rangers didn't come here to set up a government, we'll leave the Patriarch in charge of Colorado so that we can go back to Arizona and help our people in Arizona. K. May says, wasn't even notified. I'm so sorry about that. YouTube sometimes takes a while to get their crap into gear. Alright, so these guys are loyal to us. Private Brandon. The nightclub pit boss? Turn? The nightclub pit boss? You'd think that they would be one of the last ones to turn. Joey Bag of Donuts turned. No! I love Joey Bag of Donuts. I'm so bummed about Joey Bag of Donuts. Not Joey. Oh, there's a good guy in there. Oh, they're standing on top of each other. Doggone it. Well, crap. I can't get this attack off because they're standing on top of each other. There we go. All right, so this guy, Private Brandon, stayed loyal. Private Fitzgerald stayed loyal. Joey Bag of Donuts and the nightclub enforcer turned? Doesn't make a lick of sense. They would be the last ones to turn. Brian says, remember, Cyberpunk comes out on the 9th at 3 p.m. for you, Ox. Also, please check out Little Nightmares for Scotch and Smoke Rings. It's got a sequel, too. All right, will do, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, and he didn't get it. Sorry, Joey. He's at 85. Why is he at 85? Nice. Oh man, I can't get him with that. But I could get him with that. Will I get any friendly fire? Only my guys, but they're immune.
Rangers.
And now for Fishlet.
Cold.
All right, who's left? This guy over here. I wonder what the refugees did. After all, we let them stay. No Name says, this is from Major Tomcat. We will never forget him. Thank you, No Name. Poor old Major Tom. Are those? Marshal Kwan. He's got a lot of movement left in him, but he can't make an attack. I'll get him right here to defend.
They deserve better! That was...
Ananda, you're still alive, buddy. Why did he do a death sound effect? What? There we go. Well, I'm really bummed about your way bag of donuts.
Terrible business, all of this. However, I am pleased you saw fit to support the forces of civility in this conflict. The Patriarch is nothing if not the epitome of politeness.
Have a pleasant day.
And a most pleasant day to you too, November. Felicitations.
Pavel says you have a good reputation with families and refugees. When Patriarch down, they will put differences away and rule together, even if you return to Arizona. I don't know. I mean, is that a canonical ending, or is that your reasoning? All right, I can't pick that. I could go outside, but before we go outside, let's finish clearing this area. The food on these tables is cold and partially eaten, but not rotten. It's clear someone recently fled mid-meal. Okay, before we go down to the refugees, let's clear out the museum. Oh, what happened there?
You're way too nice to me.
What happened to the museum? Holy cow! Look at this place. There's Masato. Oh, no enemies here? Are these all friendlies? What's this? The small brass plate on the frame of this portrait says the gift befriended by Team November. Pavel says it's in the end game slides. I've seen them on. Oh, okay, well thank you, Pavel. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the outcome of my choices during the actual gameplay instead of being told them ahead of time.
Fighting is wrong. Regular people like me are gonna die. Find a peaceful solution.
This is insane! You were supposed to help Colorado, not tear it apart!
Good man, fish lips. What? Oh, it's on the other side. Really? There's got to be a way to know that before I do it. There's nothing up here anyway. Okay, so only friendlies here. Well, we're gonna find out what happened to the refugees. Which side is that? This is the opposite side. Is that already triggered? I think that might be already triggered. Okay, please tell me they didn't kill all of the refugees. Oh my gosh, they killed all the refugees! How is this the Ranger thing to do? What the heck? I'm siding with the Patriarch. Oh, look at this. This is a straight up execution. Look at this. Oh my god. This is horrific. They lined them up against a wall and shot them. Angela Deth's loyalists killed the refugees. What the heck, man? Is this what Angela Deth thinks is good? Well, I guess she's not here. My own Rangers did this. What? So I'm supposed to believe that the Rangers who wanted to side with Angela were the Rangers who hated the refugees? Wow. Does that happen no matter what choice I make? If I chose to side with Angela, do Patriarch loyalists murder all of the refugees? Six Killer says, the same thing happened when I sided with Angie. Oh, okay. So in the chaos of combat, in the chaos of war, The Rangers who didn't like the refugees took advantage of the opportunity to just murder and execute the refugees. All right, I guess. Oh, the jail is still intact. I can't talk to Mama Carter.
Sounds like you're having my kind of party out there. Fuck you for not inviting me.
Welcome to Hell, Rangers. I hope you can get a handle on the situation. All's well here, at least. We've kept both sides out of the brig so far, and all our charges are secure. What can I do for you?
That's it, I guess.
Good luck out there.
Serving my father only delays the inevitable, you cow dogs. He will fall, and without someone strong to take his place, Colorado will crumble. What's all that shooting? Rangers! I demand you vouch for my safety!
Oh, come on, McTavish. Say something to me, McTavish. Right, looks like we gotta open up the main door. That's it, we've explored everything else. Quick save. Private Moyes and Private Ido.
What matters now? Protecting what matters.
Private Bluth and Private Adamovich. I can get them both. Oh, yeah. Who's left? Okay, now these guys. Private Rogers and Private Barkley. That minigun turret is on my side. That's good. And then we've got Private Latosinski. And that's it. Oh, and I don't have enough for that. All right, let's get some Enforcer in here. $95. That's 8 AP, though. That's 6 AP. Well, that still gives me a 95%. 7, 7, 6. I can do those two. It brings it to 7, 8. It's nearly everything. Well, I can do... If I do that, I gotta shoot through a sandbag barricade. There. I think I can do that. Oh! But didn't the last one use 0 AP? Oh, so it doesn't... Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, well, I can't get in range. I can get in range of one of them, but not two. So Enforcer doesn't work on special abilities, special attacks. Fish laps! Way to go, fish lips! Okay, 95, 6, I gotta shoot through that, 7, 5. 4, but then I gotta shoot through that. 4. Ooh. No, that's clear.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
Oh. Okay. No bodies to loot. Pavel says, I always think those are Rangers and the refugees fled. But they're not in Ranger garb. They were in refugee garb, like the yellow hood and the green rags. Looked like they were dressed up like refugees. Brian says, at least some people are alive in your game. I accidentally killed everyone in Colorado and got the bad ending. You're doing great, Ox. Keep it up. Well, compared to killing everyone in Colorado, I suppose I'm doing okay. If that's the litmus test, the level by which to gauge everything, then yeah, I'm doing okay. All right, so we gotta. I'm still here in combat. Ooh, crap! Come on, fish lips, do your thing. Rook. Hello, Rook.
Damn it, Angie. How could you do this?
They're trapped. Ooh. Trapped all the way around here. Hey, liquid time. All right, so there's nothing back here. The gunshots must have been coming from outside the garage door. Human skull, a grim reminder of where we all go. La Loca. Austin Peace.
I can't believe Angie set all this up. Damn her!
Nothing? Nope, nothing. All right, so where's the fighting coming from? That's everything. We've done a huge loop of the entire place. Ox in the war room? Oh, is that it? Can I enter the war room now? Or could I have entered it the entire time and I just wanted to clear the whole place? That's probably what it was. All right, well, I cleared everything. Let's go to the war room. My cyborg chickens got loose. It says picklock failure impossible. Okay. Use the computers in the garage and brig. Oh. Thank you. Oh, that's right. We got to cancel the alert on all of them. See, this just goes to show how much I pay attention. That should do it. Here we go. Whoops, I almost went in without my entire posse. Come on, posse. Man, I'm so sad. I've got my communist robot and my walking toaster and my bison and my honey badger and my clone. Where's my clone, by the way? Where's my clone? Quick save. Okay, we've got Private Lee. Private Cyanu, Private Beckers, Private Davy. And Connie on the other side. I want fish lips. Tear up, Connie. And I want him to help. Elites can come over here to work on these two. Let's have Oxhorn go over here. He can line up a shot right there and knock out those two. Lucia can help him from over here. And then Jody... Well, I mean, that's the bulk of it right there. So I think she could probably go here.
Traitors!
Then I'll get the server to robot. Come on, server to robot, move. Move, move, move. Move, robot. I saw him move a moment ago. Oh, wait, there we go. That shotgun is just obscene. It's an obscene shotgun. Oh, Private Kopman has got 17 health left. All right. Marshal Kwan. Ooh, almost. Here we go. Oh, but that gets the servitor bot. Dang it! Oh, and it didn't even touch Private Kopman. So that was a waste.
Shit! Killed him.
Connie's done. All right, fish lips. I could move over here and seriously let's do that.
Join the Rangers.
Okay. Now. That's only 500.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
She's got another one. Oh, out of ammo. And then that's not enough AP. Ah, dang it. Well, let's enforce her up this mess. That's only 46, though. Ooh, I don't like any of that. There we go.
This is not the outcome I wanted. But if it is the outcome available to us, so be it. Safe travels, Rangers.
The Patriarch needs you, Rangers. Colorado needs you. You've got this.
Oh, let's see what Reagan has to say.
Mommy. 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 Mommy.
That's about it, I guess. Surprised that Connie doesn't have any loot. Oh, wait, there she is. All right, well, let's talk to the computer. We can identify ourselves as command and disable the system alert. Apparently, the rebels weren't able to remove your command privileges, so you disabled the lockdown. The lights and sirens stop. The computer's main menu appears. We can navigate to the vehicle evacuation tunnel menu and get to work. You queue up commands to open the vehicle evacuation tunnel and send your truck to the terminus point, Market Square. But as you hit execute, a message flashes. Warning, command queue paused. Vehicle cannot be delivered to Market Square elevator. Security override in effect. Access terminal #Museumo6 to terminate override. We can try again. You queue up commands to open this. Oh, the same thing. Museumo6. Museumo6. Oh.
Good work, Rangers. Glad you killed that security alert. It was driving me crazy. Did you get that vehicle evacuation tunnel open?
Museum 06. I can't even read today. It's fine. Looks like the Patriarch's people shut down the Market Square elevator. We'll just have to fix it there.
That's the spirit. And fortunately, I know where you need to go. The computer that controls the elevators hidden in a secret room in the Patriarch's museum. You go find it and cancel that override, and I'll move the truck to this end of the tunnel. I know. I promised you'd drive through the tunnel to the square and catch Angie from behind. But at least the truck will be delivered to you there once you unlock the elevator. Sorry, Rangers. Best we can do. Great ski out.
Okay, looks like we gotta go to Colorado Springs. As we march through blood and guts. Alright. Quick save.
Don't bring your fighting in here. We got no dog in this fight. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
I'm really tempted by this. So it's like a giant saw blade that flies through the air. It's shot from a ballista. 324 to 427. Oh, I can't install it even if I bought it. Oh. Well, okay. No, so much for that then.
I owe you, Rangers. I'm with you no matter what.
Good job ousting those traitors from the war room, Rangers. Now get that back gate open.
Okay. Now there they are. Why did they stick around?
Everything's fine. Really?
Do I have to charm the animal again? Oh, I've got to charm it again. But looks like my clone is bugged.
Everything's fine. Really?
The Patriarch is a tyrant! This is our time to rise up!
Hey, it's the Rangers, just in time to save our butts.
Traitors! You're gonna die for locking up our mama!
Okay.
You wanna brawl, knock yourselves out.
Oh, they're lined up so perfectly. Oh, they're just... This is gonna be awful. This is gonna be awful carnage. This is awful. Why am I doing this? I'm killing all of these. I mean, they started it. I did not start attacking them. They attacked me. All these people standing outside, I just pull out a shotgun and just blast them to hell. Good God, what the Oh, I feel So awful. K-May says, disappointed that you sided with him, Ox. He's a bad guy. I mean, yeah, but he's better than every other option, right? I mean, unless Angela Deth was planning on setting up a new government or something. I don't know. I could always try a different outcome, right? Later on. All these poor people just standing out here, and I just tore them up with my shotgun.
Well, hot damn, Rangers. Thanks for the save. If I was younger, I'd kiss every one of you. But you'd probably appreciate a warning more than a kiss. It was a red-headed woman who riled up these folks, leading what looked like a squad of Rangers. Got the refugees to block the street, then skedaddled towards Market Square. I don't like you much, Rangers, but if you want the Patriarch to honor his deal with you, well, you best keep him alive, huh?
Can I start over and make different choices? Is it too late? 21 broadcasts into this game to just start over so I don't have to massacre a bunch of people protesting in downtown Colorado Springs? I don't like that. Jeez. What happens if the Patriarch dies?
Colorado goes to shit, that's what happens. And you go home empty-handed. Now quit jawing and go kick that redhead's ass for me. So get cracking.
You're not coming with us?
Well, if that redhead is a ranger, then I'd say taking care of her is ranger business. So we're gonna stay here and guard your rear. Godspeed, Rangers.
Okay. Market Square, eh? Ooh, ammo box. What you got to say now, Paperboy?
Extra, extra! Paperboy threatened by encroaching violence! Okay, fuck this! I'm out of here!
Off he goes! Oh, we lost the Colorado Springs Paperboy. Oh, God. Well, can't go to Broadmoor. Unarmed refugee.
Who are you? Go find your own loot.
Well, we can pass a kiss-ass check of 7 to say it's a big city. There's enough loot for all of us.
Sure. I guess so. Take what you need.
Oh, so now the refugees are looting the place.
Down with the Patriarch!
Oh my God. I mean, it's what we're doing too. We're just We're just looting all of Colorado Springs. Oh, I've become the monster I fought. What's this? Oh, jeez. Okay, Fish Lips, will you disarm it this time instead of walking over it first? Thank you. All of that for some crystal clear.
Your reign of terror is over, Buchanan. Time to bury that stupid hammer of yours for good.
I'll bury it in your head, you damn she-cat. You...
Whoa! Well, that's handy. I believe that's where our truck is going to come out. All right, well, cutscene. Only one path forward. The museum.
Uh-oh, folks. Sounds like there's trouble in the old museum. Please walk to the exit.
Okay, so we got to open up a back door somehow.
Please walk to the exit, folks.
Okay, so that's the computer.
If you've got kids, folks, please hold them close until the alert is over.
Oh, okay.
Don't panic, folks. Old Baldy's looking out for you.
No, Fish Lips. Wait, I don't understand. Okay, so that's blue. Oh. There's a button on the
Folks, please follow the instructions of museum personnel at all times.
There we go. The computer screen flashes a red warning, emergency lockdown, blast doors locked and elevator functions disabled. To cancel lockdown, please enter admin ID and press cancel. Well, we find a couple of options, including start tearing wires out the back of the computer at random, or we can do two right choices by either passing a mechanics check of 8 to follow the system's wiring to a circuit box, figure out which circuit controls the alarm and manually turn it off, or to pass a nerd stuff check of 8 to find a way around the password and cancel the alarm. The lights and alarm stops and the warning on the computer screen stops flashing. In its place, a message, lockdown canceled, blast doors unlocked and elevator function restored. Queued commands will now execute. Thank you, Administrator.
Looks like the trouble's over, folks. Have a great day.
So I guess that means when I step out this door, my truck is going to pop up in the middle. All right, let's do a manual save. I believe this is it. We're fighting Angela Deth. It had to come to this. The door is unlocked. You can hear the Patriarch's troops beyond it. Open it, and you will be face to face with him. We can open the door.
Rangers, about time. Your friend has been giving me some trouble.
November, how many good folk did you gun down to get here? And all in the aid of this hollow old man?
You're calling us killers? You asked us to kill the Patriarch's kids. You murdered half the people at Ranger HQ.
We defended half your people against the other half. Don't blame us for winning. And I told you to kill those kids because alive, they would have killed thousands.
You ordered the Rangers to kill my children? You're even more of a monster than I thought.
Well, I mean, his kids are monsters. With the exception of maybe, Valor. He's kind of harmless. He's just a geeky guy, but the other two were pretty much monsters. Oh! We can pass a hard-ass check of 10 to avoid combat. Did we do that? We could skip it. Okay. You can't win here, Angie, but if you surrender, we'll ask the Patriarch to be lenient.
Fine. I know I'm gonna die either way, but I'll go quiet if you let the others walk.
And again, we can pass a kiss-ass check of 10 to say, Patriarch, if we end this standoff and arrest Colonel Deth, will you let the others go free?
You're asking a lot, Rangers. But fine. If it ends this, I'll take her and let the small fry go. As long as they get the hell out of Colorado and know they're dead men if they ever come back.
Slam Dunk says you mean Vic. Yeah, I mean Vic.
Fine. I'm putting down my gun. Do what you gotta do.
Well, that was an easy boss fight.
Pete, Brother Thomas, keep the faith, yeah?
It's done then? Good. With this, my nation is once again secure. You've earned the reward I promised your general. And you will have it. The trucks are already on their way.
Yay! Arizona is saved.
Now, you have a choice. You can return to Arizona, but you have a home here, if you want it.
Well, we did all of this for Arizona. I did not play Wasteland 1 or 2, so I really don't have any roots there, but I have a feeling I role-played this entire game with the end goal being resupplying Arizona. We can't stay here and rule Colorado or rebuild Colorado underneath the rule of this Patriarch guy. Let's get out of here and go back to Arizona.
Understood. We will work together again, I'm sure. For the road ahead is not an easy one. And we'll both need strong allies at our sides to see it to the end. Then, perhaps, we will see the birth of the peaceful, prosperous world we've all been fighting for. Until that day, I will make sure that Colorado hails you as the heroes you are. Thank you, Rangers. Thank you.
Is that it? I think that's it. They don't know.
They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved them or betrayed them, if we did the job we went for or we failed.
Sometime.
Hard times in Arizona with the Rangers and the settlers giving ground. To the raiders and militia, and it seemed we'd lose the good life that we found. Then Buchanan made his offer, find my kids and I will help you save your land. So we rode for Colorado, praying that he'd be an honest man.
Does the song change?
In Denver we found Valor, a son who didn't live up to his name.
based on the events that we do in the game? I wonder.
He turned against his father, siding with the old man's rivals, seeking fame.
Dragon!
Though these rivals tried to stop us, we captured Valor like we said we would, and brought him home to Daddy. We made it pretty clear just where he stood. Then we made our way to Aspen to find Buchanan's misbegotten son. The sick old name of victory, who pulled the legs off humans just for fun. It wasn't easy fighting the urge to make him pay for what he'd done. But we brought him back alive.
Are these the ending slides, or is it just a pre-ending slide song? Sarge Game says, yes, the song changes, Ox, based on what you do. That's pretty cool.
Buchanan's daughter make her land. To conquer Colorado with the help of desperados, gangs, and clans. Though she swore she'd not surrender, we promised not to end her, come what may.
Yeah, these are the events I chose. I think you're right.
So we shot the folks around her, we bound her and we took her from the fray. So we went back to Buchanan, we told him we'd done everything he asked. It was his turn to deliver, so we could save our Arizona home at last. Though we thought he might renege, oh, the man we plead and beg on.
And that's a good point. He didn't renege on his promises. He came through.
He made good on every detail. He paid up just as pretty as you please.
So a big win for the Arizona Rangers.
They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved him or betrayed him, if we did the job we went for or we failed. But when the winter turns to spring, the news newcomers bring, they'll know that the Rangers are returning, and they're bringing all they promised from the snow.
Pavel says, as far as I know, there are 2 major endings, 3 special endings, 3 fail endings, and 1 cheat ending. Are you interested in the details? I could write them. Yeah, you're more than welcome to share, Pavel, now that we've beat the game. Whatever Tube says, can't wait till Thursday's awesome music at the end. Thursday? Oh, of course the convoys didn't always survive the trip, but they were enough to keep the Rangers alive and get them back on their feet to Arizona. I didn't realize we were going through ending slide screens right now. The slide was exactly the same. Your team returned home to a hero's welcome. Many of your new recruits went with you, bolstering the ranks of the Rangers. General Woodson bestowed the Arizona Star, the Rangers' highest honor, upon the members of Team November. If we sided with Angela Deth, did Arizona get all the supplies? Against the toughest odds, you'd saved the Rangers in their darkest hour, and your names would go down in history with the likes of General Vargas. Oh, am I going to get demonetized for this one? Angela Deth and her team were officially declared dead. General Woodson held a small memorial service in her honor. After that, her name was never spoken again. The last of the original Rangers was gone. Bit bleak. In Colorado Springs, the Patriarch soldiered on, clinging to power even as his body failed him. He stubbornly refused to name an heir. Oh, here we go. We're going to find out what our choices brought. Tyranny? When the Patriarch finally dies, it's not clear who will succeed him. More likely than not, Colorado will collapse into chaos and war, and the Rangers will be on their own again. Oh, no. Chaos and war in Colorado. Doggone you, Patriarch. Come on, democracy. You're already old. The Gippers maintained an uneasy truce with the Rangers, worshipping their hostage god from afar, though the rank and file were incensed by the injustice. To maintain order, the Nancys vowed that one day the Gippers would reclaim Reagan as their own. That Reagan subplot is just ridiculous, but awesome. Your actions convinced the machine commune that humanity could never be trusted. They walled themselves off from the outside world and the increasingly paranoid Gippers. Rumor has it both sides are stockpiling weapons. We just started a Cold War. Great. Pavel says, you know, Major, specials are Liberty take over. Cordite gang helps in the final battle, and Patriarch steps out peacefully. Needed good reps and Gippers alive. Led by the Gift, the Breathers withdrew into the Rocky Mountains. They kept their distance from the people of Colorado, moving higher and higher into the mountains as generations passed. In time, the Breathers became a legend to the people of Colorado. Some said they were evolving into a new form of humanity. Others didn't believe that they ever existed at all. The Breathers intrigue me. I'd love to see more of them in a Wasteland 4. The 100 families reclaimed the old resort town of Aspen, but they never held a meeting there again. Too much blood, they said, and too many bad memories. Brett Buss says if you stay, the Patriarch leaves Colorado's future to you, and you become a kingmaker, and could also possibly decide to have democratic elections. After their humiliating defeat at the hands of the Rangers, the gangs of the Savage Council fled back to the plains. Within a year, most of the survivors were dead or enslaved by rivals. But the Savage Plains got their name with good reason. Everyone knew that other gangs would rise, and eventually they'd cast their eyes on Colorado again. The Patriarch tried to rebuild his relationship with his daughter, Liberty. He removed her from the Ranger prison and brought her to his palace, though he kept her shackled at all times. Jeez. Maybe we should have killed her? Was he grooming her to be his replacement? Because she would not be a good replacement leader. She never spoke a word to him. Day after day, she sat calmly across the table at every meal, or at the back of his hall when he received petitioners, regarding him in silence. Pavel says, fails our Morningstar blow-up, kill Patriarch in Palace and kill Liberty during first meeting. Cheat is kill Patriarch during the first meeting in front of HQ. That's right, that was one way to end the game quickly. Though his bodyguards fear for his safety, the Patriarch continues to insist that he can win her over, and that he's not in any danger. Flab and his monster army maintains control of the Bazaar, an unexpected island of stability in a region remade by you and your team. I love Flab. Flab, after all, was a survivor. He'd survived the Patriarch, the Rangers, and he'd survived whatever was still to come. Relieved that it was all over at last, Jody returned to Arizona with the supply caravan, glad to see the last of Colorado's snow and ice. And thanks to her help and the delivery of the promised aid and supplies, Jody's folks made it through the tough year that followed and prospered. Oh, good ending slide for Jody. Douglas Delegard says, hello, Oxhorn and all. At work on dinner break. Hugs to all. Thank you, Douglas. Impressed that Team November had kept their promise to the Patriarch despite everything that had happened, Quan joined them full time and became their chief liaison with the Marshals. Good old Quan. I like Marshal Quan. I would have been very sad if he had left our company, which I suppose he would have done had we sided with Angela Deth. With things with the Patriarch finally settled, Lucia decided to remain a ranger, continuing to patrol and keep the peace, and to serve as their liaison to the 100 families. After years of loyal service, the Rangers retired Morningstar and allowed him to drive his Kodiak Shell on his long-dreamed of journey to rediscover America. No one knows where he went or how far he got, but there probably aren't any communists there anymore. Pavel says data miners found a total of 422 lines for the endgame slides. Too many relates to 3 currently undiscoverable locations, Steeltown, Cheyenne Mountains, and the Everest Hotel, to be just cut content. Ironclad Cordite's death was mourned by no one, but when they heard of it, a number of warlords in Kansas breathed sighs of relief. Returning back home to Arizona, Pizzepi helped the Rangers distribute the supplies from Colorado and continued to rise in the ranks of the organization in the years that followed. There's that toaster. Kicked out of the Rangers after the resolution of the Patriarch's mission, Fishlips went back to the Wastes and resumed leadership of the Hardheads. What happened to him after that is unknown. Oh no, so if we leave him alive and recruit him, he leaves and becomes a cannibal again? Uh-oh. Whoops. After things resolved, the Rangers noticed Scotchmo was no longer with them. They searched every bar in Colorado Springs, but never found him. Some say he's been seen drinking in saloons in Kansas and points east, but these rumors are unconfirmed. Is that a hint at what Wasteland 4 would be like? Kansas? Because we know where Scotchmo goes, the game follows. With that, the story of Team November comes to an end. For good or ill, you changed Colorado forever, and its people will live with the consequences. But the story of the Rangers goes on. In Wasteland 4, coming 2026. I don't know, I just made that up. And there it is. The end of the game. Made in Unity.
Went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way.
Well, I do enjoy the way that they do their music in the game. Sometimes the songs are a bit distracting in the middle of combat, but they certainly set the scene.
Let's go down, come on down.
Six Killer says, lol, Kansas, that would make sense for Cordite's gangs, etc. That's true. Scotchmo goes to bars in Kansas. Cordite is with his gangs in Kansas. Fishlips, does he go to Kansas? I don't know. Jocelyn Ryan says, live with the consequences. Does that mean Ox left some innocent survivors? Lol. I mean, I didn't kill the refugees. My traitorous Rangers did, but I tried to leave them alive. Even though the refugees were all looting Colorado Springs by the end of the game. Gosh. What is this game trying to tell us about refugees? Chris says, does it reflect on what happens in all of the Wasteland games? We get a lot of references to things that happened in the previous Wasteland games throughout the game. These ending slides, I don't think, spent much time lingering on the previous Wasteland games, instead focused on the choices we made in this game. The Great Lump says, you literally slaughtered them 6 at a time. Those were just some of them. Like, I'm sure there were more than the ones I killed outside the police station in Colorado Springs. They were just lined up so perfectly. It would have been a shame to not take advantage of that opportunity to use Oxhorn's shotgun. It was just such a wonderful thing. I'm susceptible to perfect scenarios like that. Douglas Delegard says, what now? Oh, well, you know what? I hate to say it, but I think I may have to end the broadcast now. We beat the game. I was planning to go on longer, but I didn't expect the game to end as quickly as it did. I've got a lore video to work on for the weekend, so I'm going to spend some time trying to get that done. I'm going to take advantage of this time to really knock out that Vault 94 lore video that I've been working on for 2 weeks now, and I'm only an hour into it. It's going to be like an hour and 45-minute long video. Ansel says, Ox, did you forget the buckshotting of the crowd? At least it was effective. I mean, yeah, it was effective, but I left some people alive. Like, well, I can't think of them right now, but they'll come to me later. Like, I'm sure there were some I left alive. Templar Toaster says, play Fallout Tactics. I do plan to. It's on my list, and it's high up on my list. I'm planning to get to it eventually. Ranger says, Ox, you should work on the lore video. I will. I'm getting there. Jessica Sharp says, what are you replacing this game with, Ox? Well, we completed Disco Elysium. We just completed Wasteland 3. That leaves Horizon Zero Dawn and The Witcher 3, which are the primary games in our weekly live streams. I'm saving the horror games like Resident Evil 2 for Scotch and Smoke Rings. So I think what's going to replace them is Cyberpunk 2077. With Cyberpunk's release date quickly approaching next week, by the way, we'll continue to play Horizon Zero Dawn and The Witcher 3 this week and next week until Cyberpunk comes out. Then, when Cyberpunk comes out, we're going to pause all other games and focus on Cyberpunk 2077 to just get to understand the game, to understand the world, and play it for the foreseeable future until we beat it. Then we'll pick up with the other games that we were working on. Brett Bus says, you're really clearing games for Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's coming together. I cleared 2 games just in time for Cyberpunk. It doesn't make any sense to start another game in my live streaming schedule right now when we've got Cyberpunk to look forward to, and we still have The Witcher 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn, which we're currently playing. Blake G says, I know numbers real good. Well, that's good. I mean, some of us have to. I know numbers okay. I'm better with words. But it's good to have people who know numbers real good. Dan Cocoon says Cyberpunk is coming out next week. Yeah, it's at December 9th, is it? Or 6th? Something like that. Or 7th? I forget what it is. I've got it on my calendar, but it's not this week. It's next week, I believe. think this is my favorite song that they did. I mean, the Green Acres one was great. The fact that they did a country version, a folk song version of Green Acres is wonderful. But the folk song version of Welcome Back, Cotter is just brilliant.
But those dreams have remained and they've turned around.
Fonzie the Capybara says 10th in the UTC time zones. So on the 9th in the USA.
We tease them a lot, 'cause we got him.
That's right. So for us, it's going to be Wednesday, because the 10th is a Thursday. And since I'm on Pacific time in the United States, that's going to be on Wednesday the 9th for us. So that means we've got Wednesday's live stream of Horizon Zero Dawn, Friday's live stream of Witcher 3. Then we'll probably do Horizon Zero Dawn for Monday, and then pick up with Cyberpunk on Wednesday as soon as it's released. So that's the plan. I hope everyone's excited. I'm thrilled about Cyberpunk 2077. I feel like we've been waiting for this game for years. I mean, we have been waiting for it for years. It's been delayed and delayed and delayed. Unless it's delayed again, we finally have it on our schedule for next week. And I'll play the snot out of that game. We'll be live streaming it. I hope it's as good as the hype. I really do. It should. CD Projekt Red, they do a great job. So it should be as good as the hype. Night Paladin Eleanor says, what did you think of Wasteland 3, Ox? I was pleasantly surprised by it. As I said earlier in my live streams, I was initially intimidated by the squad-based combat mechanics because I wasn't really familiar with it or comfortable with it. But the way that this game approached it, it just eased you into it. It began to make sense pretty early on. It was easy to do. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. So yeah, I really enjoyed the game. It was a breath of fresh air, and I would love. It's one of those games that I would really enjoy playing over and over again. It's got excellent replay value. Douglas Delegard says, see you tomorrow. I have the next 2 off. Well, check out my schedule that I published on Twitter. I'm not going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, as we finished Disco Elysium and now Wasteland 3. So instead, I'm going to be focusing on my lore videos for tomorrow. My next live stream is Wednesday for Horizon Zero Dawn on Wednesday. Horizon Zero Dawn on Wednesday, Scotch and Smoke Rings on Thursday, with Resident Evil 2 Thursday night, and then Witcher 3 for Friday. That's the rest of this week. No stream tomorrow because I'm going to be working on my lore video, and I'm going to end now so I can get back to work on my lore video. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the broadcast. Coziest Cord says, thoughts on the story, Oxhorn? I really enjoyed the story. So I think the story was pretty simplistic, if I'm perfectly honest. It's basically Tyrant rules Colorado. His 3 children rebel, round up the children for the Tyrant. I mean, that's essentially the plot. The interest in the game is all of the color added to the world through all of the humor and the small bits of side lore, the connections to the previous Wasteland games. It's got a lot of hilarious jokes. The enjoyment of the game from me came through just playing it and having all of these ridiculous things happen, like getting a toaster as a companion who follows you around. The story itself was good, but I wouldn't call it like a mind-blowing new narrative. We've seen stories like it before, where there's this totalitarian overlord and you have to either work with him or work against him. That's been done. But the way they did it was so unique and filled with a unique sense of humor that I really enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all again very soon on Wednesday for some Horizon Zero Dawn, and for the weekend, a new lore video. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.